Chapter 11. Open the SteinsGate.
Oh, yes. Oh, dear.
She said to meet her on the roof of Radio Kaiken. When I get there, I find it cordoned off. The roof was off limits to begin with, but now it's also part of a crime scene. As if I need another reminder of the murder that took place here 3 weeks ago. I duck under the yellow tape and open the door. The lock is still broken. I can hardly breathe after running up the stairs to get here. As I gasp for air, I look across this stark white concrete. Oh my god, that thing was there on the in the very first episode.
Oh, God.
And naturally, my eyes go straight to the satellite, sitting smack dab in the middle of the roof. No way.
She's always been here. Oh, no.
Wow, what's that? It's a robot, right? The transforming kind? Mayuri and Daru are just as surprised. What is that thing? I mean, it looks like Suzuha's time machine, but there's something different about it. Doesn't have the solar panels, or at least I can't see them. Suzuha's looked old and beat up. This one looks brand new.
I'm having war flashbacks over here.
War.
You forget that was there in the first episode before the whole thing went down.
Yeah.
And then you come here and you go, oh no.
And
all that work.
You know, thinking about it, there was a strange woman who beckoned everyone off the roof, and they voiced her.
Oh god. Oh god. Alright. Time to break souls. Let's do this.
It's not stuck in the wall either. Maybe that's why it doesn't look beat up.
Yeah.
Didn't crash. And besides, this is the beta world line, where CERN's dystopia never forms. Suzuha has no reason to travel to 2010. That satellite shouldn't be here. Wait, John Titor was in this world line too.
Yeah.
If John Titor is still Suzuha...
John Titor still has something to do here, so all that work... Oh, no.
That satellite shouldn't be here. And yet, I feel like I've seen it before. Where? When did I? Of course, it was at Dr. Nakabachi's presentation. Right before the presentation started, something shook the building like an earthquake, and when I went to check the roof, the satellite was sitting there. Though still confused, I approached the satellite. Just then, the hatch opens and someone steps outside. Ah!
Oh, that's different. Ellipses. Okabe Rentaro?
Suzuha! It really is her! The part-time warrior. John Titor. Time traveler from 2036. Daru's daughter, who will be born 7 years from now. Why are you here? I asked her the same question over the phone, but I can't help myself. I need answers.
Are you Okabe Rentaro? I need to know.
Yeah. The way she puts it makes it sound like she's never met me before.
She hasn't, honey.
And now that we're talking face to face, I realize there's something different about her. For starters, what's with all the camo? It looks dirty and worn, like she's been fighting in it for a while. She's even carrying a gun for some reason, and I'm pretty sure it's not a replica. Is she really Amane Suzuha? Hold on. Just hold on 1 second. This doesn't make sense. No. Calm down. Figure this out, Okabe. You know this isn't possible. Suzuha can't be here. She left to 1975 on her one-way time machine. She found the IBM 5100 and made sure it got to you. Then she passed away in the year 2000. So where did this girl come from?
I'm a time traveler from the year 2036. I have a request for Uncle Okurin.
Uncle? You're an uncle? We don't have time to humor Mayuri's question. Suzuha walks up to me and looks me in the eye. Her expression is grim. The next words out of her mouth are the last things I expected to hear.
This world line is headed for World War III.
Oh, crap.
Sweet God. I need your help to prevent it. Please, help me change the future. Oh God.
What the hell are you talking about? World War III? Oh no! That's really bad.
Yes, baby, that's really bad.
Are you really a time traveler? You're not just messing with us here.
Stay out of this, Dad.
Dad? Whoa, that was a shock. I mean, it's not every day a mysterious beauty calls me Dad, though, to be honest, I'd prefer being called Big Brother. Wait! Everyone just wait. Let me think. I take a deep breath. Okay, let's figure this out. I turn to Suzuha. Is that thing a time machine? Suzuha nods curtly. She hasn't smiled once. There's no hint of the cheerful Suzuha I remember. Instead, I sense strength, conviction, and steel resolve. Your father built it?
That's right.
Suzuha glances at Daru. Where did you come from?
The year 2036. I stopped in 1975 and 2000 first.
You... what? That doesn't make any sense. She's obviously not in her 40s, which means that time machine can travel to the future?
Wouldn't be much of a time machine otherwise.
This isn't the Suzuha I know, but it is Suzuha. You're from a different future?
A different future?
What's going on in 2036? What about CERN's dystopia?
CERN? What's that?
Suzuha frowns. She doesn't know about CERN? That settles it. She's definitely not the Suzuha I know. You said something about World War III?
Right. In my time, humanity has been reduced to less than 1 billion people. Ooh!
Less than 1 billion? But the population now is like 6.7 billion. Are you saying 5.7 billion people died?
That's what happens when you use nuclear weapons. Just like the Cold War. Only this time they were fighting over time travel technology. Started with a race between the EU and Russia. Then the Americans got involved and things really went to hell.
Americans tend to do that. No, I didn't say that.
I would like to deny it, but I cannot. They were all desperate to stop anyone else from being the first to build a time machine. Whoever controls time controls the world, right?
Ellipses. Time travel again. It has the power to grant your dreams, and at the same time, destroy everything you love. I know that better than anyone.
By 2036, the war is over, but it left the Earth in ruins. You won't survive for long, not as things are.
It's unbelievable. Speaking of Fallout 4...
Oh god!
In the future of the Alpha World line, CERN uses their time machine to fashion a dystopia where no one could oppose their rule. Suzuha traveled to the past to change that. She showed me how to escape that convergence. The result is this, the Beta World line. Here, CERN fails to complete the time machine. But instead, 5.7 billion people die in the fires of nuclear war. This can't be happening. My legs fold beneath me. I sink to my knees.
All my hopes and dreams have been shattered.
Are you okay? Mayuri kneels beside me and gently rubs my back, but I'm too stunned to respond to her kindness. I glare at Suzuha. Though I know it's absurd, part of me blames her. Why is this happening? You lied to me. You said a peaceful future was waiting for us on the Beta World line. We saved Mayuri. We changed the future. And now, after everything we did, Suzuha appears before me once again to say that it wasn't enough?
We're at a point of great divergence when...
I know that already.
Then you understand. 5.7 billion people are going to die, and the survivors will be left with no future, no hope. I came here to prevent that. And to do that, I need your help, Uncle Okurin.
I refuse. I reject her plea outright. Suzuha looks hurt, betrayed, like an abandoned puppy. How dare she look at me that way? I borrow Mayuri's shoulder and struggle back to my feet. I came here from the Alpha World Line. I had to sacrifice the girl I love to make it this far. I can't go back, not to the World Line where Mayuri dies. I don't care if 5.7 billion people die. I won't let her. No, I won't let Kurisu's sacrifice be in vain. One person versus 5.7 billion. They can't be compared. Suzuha is staring at me in disbelief. Mayuri and Daru clearly don't know what to say. I haven't told them what happened, so they can't understand.
Wait. You mean you've been to another attractor field? Wow. So that's the power of reading Steiner.
How do you know about that?
Dad told me. And I've met you before, Uncle Corinne. In the future, that is.
You've met me?
I see. So the me of that attractor field went to the past too.
A faint smile flickers across her face. Then she looks at me with renewed intensity.
Uncle Okurin, I know you don't want to, but...
No, I won't let Kurisu's death be in vain. I won't let Mayuri die. Huh? Miyushi dies?
By Kurisu, I assume you mean Mikise Kurisu? Listen, Uncle. Let's say, hypothetically, that the only way to change the future of this world line is to go to July 28th, 2010, the day Mikise Kurisu dies, and save her. What would you do?
What?
Was that you, or was that Rintaro?
Yes. Shock ripples through my body. What did she say? Save Kurisu? But how? We no longer have the phone wave or the time leap machine, and even if we did, we could never leap that far back. Okay, Okabe,
There is
stop
a time
focusing on the girl in
machine.
front of you and look at the big machine behind her.
Oh, God.
Ah, of course. I look over Suzuha's shoulder at the object disguised as a satellite. Your time machine. We can use your time machine. It came all the way from 2036. Should have no trouble going back a mere 3 weeks. Even better, this time machine can do what Alpha Suzuha's could not. It can travel to the future. I can go to July 28th, save Kurisu, and return to the present. No D-mails, no time leaps. Genuine, physical time travel. I can't refuse. I literally can't refuse. I saw this time machine once before, on July 28th, that fateful day. Shortly before Kurisu was killed, I saw it standing in this very spot, as sure as it is standing before me now. There's only one thing that can mean. It has already been established that this time machine will appear on that day in this place. Even before I sent the first email, my participation was assured. Even the thought of turning Suzuha down now is meaningless. Nothing is coincidence. Everything is inevitable. The revelation makes me dizzy. It's like I don't have the tiniest atom of free will. Like my every action from the moment of my birth was planned for me by some cosmic force.
The world line I'm aiming for isn't... what do you call it? The Alpha world line? It's not that. What we're aiming for is the space between attractor fields.
The space between?
There lies a world line unaffected by any attractor field. A world line known as SteinsGate.
What? But that's the Chuni name I pulled out of my ass. It doesn't even mean anything.
I was told that SteinsGate is a brand new world line, one no one has ever observed.
But didn't someone have to observe it to know it's there?
Nope. It's never been observed. That's what makes it new. But Dad and Uncle Okurin were able to calculate its divergence. -0.086109. 5% relative to the current world line. That's where we'll find SteinsGate.
And to reach that world line, we have to save Kurisu?
Exactly. She's the key to averting World War III. As long as she lives, the war won't happen. Or at the very least, 5.7 billion people won't die.
Why?
Huh?
Why Kurisu? I mean, I know she's a genius, but are you telling me she's the hero who will save 5.7 billion people?
I don't know.
You don't know? And you expect me to go along with this?
Hey, I'm just following Dad's plan. And apparently you're the one who came up with it in the first place. If there's a flaw in your plan, then we're all in trouble.
It sounds like you didn't hear it from me. Is that right?
You passed away 10 years ago. 15 years from now, that is. The year 2025.
Ellipses. The same result as on the Alpha World line.
So I don't know the whole story. What I do know is that my dad continued your work. After you died, he built this time machine all by himself just to see your plan through.
That's my super hacker. Ellipses? He must have hacked into CERN and stolen their research, then used it to construct his own time machine. On the Alpha World line, CERN killed Daru before he could complete the machine. But here, Daru was able to perfect his design. That's why it can go back to the future. At least, that seems the most likely explanation.
Golokaran. Like I said, SteinsGate is unobserved. No one knows what future awaits us there. There's a chance that a dystopia rises from the ashes of World War III. There's a chance that Mikise Kurisu dies just 2 days after you save her. There's a chance that you don't die in 2025, but next week. There's also a chance that when 2036 comes, there will be no dystopia, no world ravaged by war. There's a chance that everyone, including Mikise Kurisu, will still be alive. There's a chance that a wonderful future awaits. At least it won't be the future I came from. And it won't be the future the other me came from. That much is certain. That explains why she was talking about Okabe having approached her before in the first bit. Okay, that explains everything.
Yep. Is an unknown future really for the best? I would hate for the ending role to say, despite your best efforts, you made everything worse.
Yeah, that would suck. It's completely unknown. Completely unpredictable.
Kurisu can't be saved. I know that. Even if we change the past, convergence will ensure her death, just as it did for Mayuri. It's impossible. There's no way this plan can succeed. In the end, fate will win, as it always has.
But if you're willing to try, if you're willing to come with me to July 28th, then take my hand.
I look down at Suzuha's hand. Her skin is rough, her palm is calloused. This cool, collected, unsmiling Suzuha comes from a ruined world, from the ashes of a war that claimed over 5 billion lives. I can only imagine what she's been through. Kurisu. How I have dreamed of saving her. I would do anything, to change her fate. But how do I know this invitation won't lead me into another maze of despair? Meishi doesn't understand any of this. But this Mikise person was very important to you, wasn't she? I think you should go for it. 5.7 billion people, man. I can't even imagine. But don't sweat the small stuff. Just save the girl, and you're set for life. It's the dream of every otaku. Mayuri and Daru offer me encouragement, but it's not enough to overcome my doubt. The Mikise Kurisu we knew, Labman 004, is already gone. Even if I love her on this world line, she won't remember any of the time she shared with us. so there's no point. I won't bend time to my convenience, not again. I'm not God. I don't have that right. If I try, I'll just end up making things worse. Reason pleads with me to stop. And yet, I look at Suzuha's outstretched hand, and then, with resignation, I grasp it firmly. I'm in. Try though I may to fight it, this choice was made for me on July 28th, the moment I laid eyes upon this time machine. Fate wants me to take your hand. Who am I to argue? I'm not at all confident that I can save Kurisu. How many times have I tried to resist fate, only to fail? I don't want to see her die. But, if there's a chance, however small, that she can be saved, I have to try. Even if I can't take back what we had, I want more than anything to save her. Let's go.
Thank you, Uncle Okuri. Hop aboard.
Can this thing even fit two people?
Of course it can. It's my dad's masterpiece.
Daru, your daughter really loves you. I don't get it, but stop calling me Dad. I'd rather be your big brother, if you know what I mean.
Everyone knows what you mean.
Be sure to come back, okay? I don't want you to disappear, okay? I'm not going to another world. It's just a short hop to the past. I pat Mayuri's arm reassuringly. Then I follow Suzuha to the time machine hatch and slip inside.